Welcome back to another step-by-step tutorial. We're posting these twice a week now, every 3 days. And today we're going to be doing John Wick Chapter 4. John Wick comes out in cinemas next month, so today we're going to be doing the tutorial. I'll still be posting shorts daily in between the step-by-step tutorials, so keep a watch out for those. Let's begin. So today we're going to be doing, as you can see, John Wick holding a gun, shooting a gun, should we say. So we're going to be combining this stance with this face in today's tutorial. So let's begin. We're going to use the HB pencil and we're going to map out the area. We're going to map out where we want to be roughly putting everything. Right, so we're going to do head up here. So this is roughly where his head's going to be. Shoulders on both sides. Trapezium. This area is going to be where the gun is. The elbow, the shoulder. Suit. Same on the side. Suit. Tie. It's around here flicking up. So we're going to be drawing his head up here. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to put a dot in the middle. And then we're going to draw a circle. Once we've got our circle, 3 lines. One down the middle, one to the left, one to the right. Now, I'm just going to check the distances between. So this one we've got 3 centimeters, and this one we've got 3 centimeters. Yeah, that's okay. I am just going to redraw the circle here. So I rubbed it out. I'm going to redraw it so it's closer and better. Is there? There's a circle. So from the circle. So draw a line straight through the middle of that, and then underneath that are going to be the eyes. At the bottom of the circle we're going to have the nose. From here we're just going to mark out, this is where the eyes are going to be. So you've got 3 equal gaps. Gap 1 for the left eye, gap 2 middle of the nose, should be the same width as this eye, and then gap 3 for the right eyeball. So you have 3 equal gaps, so you could fit 3 eyes. We'll make a start on his eyes. So I'll use my mechanical pencil because it needs to be a thinner line. Right, so if we say his corner of his eye is here, the top part of his eye is coming up here. It's like a very thin eye, Keanu Reeves. We're going to do it like this, slightly pointed down this eyeball. So that's one. The other one is difficult to see because he's got a strand of hair in front of it. This eye is a little bit more straighter than that one. That one's a bit lopsided. Nevertheless, here we go. This eye comes down like this. That is Keanu Reeves' eyes. And from here, we do a thin eyelid. Same on this side, another thin eyelid. And then his pupil is very much covering the entire eye. Like that. Same on this side. So you got the red bit, then you got the white, about that much, and it covers most of the eye to about here. Like that. And then you can shade them very lightly. And then put a pupil in, a bit darker. Same on this side. For now. Right, then from here, his left nostril comes down from just inside his eye. Draw a faint line down. And on the other side, his nostril is in line with this part of the eye as well. Now it's because he's got shadow in here, like shading. That would add the depth for it. So his nose, he's got like a pointed nose.
So from here we're going to do the nose like an upside down U. Make it quite a deep U sort of thing. Not as flat as the usual nose, this one's kind of rounded. And then his nostrils, you can see quite a bit of his nostril. So like with this, fill in his nostril. And again on this side, you can see quite a bit of heavy shadow on his nostril area. I want to make that even pointier, rounder. Like that. We'll try this, but I might want to make it a bit pointier. So his nostril comes out like this. And again on this side, nostril must be coming up straight. Like that. And we're drawing a faint line here. Like a glare he has on it. And then here. Now he does have a strand of hair going all the way down to his nose. I'm going to stick that in now. Goes through his eye, weaving down to his nose. And that will go up all the way to the top of his hair.
From here I'm going to make these a little bit darker. And this a little bit darker at the top of his eyelid. And then his eyebrows, he's got like cuts coming through. So his eyebrows are very low down, like here, like that nose thing. And that comes to just beyond the eye, so about there. So I would draw it, it's like a triangular diamond, comes up and down. Like that is a good starting point. From the pupil, like here. On the other side, eyebrow, can't really see it there. Goes just above that. And again, his eye ends here, so they're like a diamond point. And it goes about there, I would say it finishes. Diamond finish again. Now, that's not bad, but we want this eyebrow to be a little further out as well. Might as well colour him in a little bit as well. So I'm going to put some bristles in for his eyebrow. And this side same. Just for now. I know we've got a straight finish if we want that, but you know. Right. From here, he's got. We want to be doing is what you call the like dimples or something on the side of the mouth. They come down. So his moustache comes directly under his nose. So come out a little bit, then down. Same on this side, out a little bit, down. And then that I'm going to say comes out. If you draw on a line faintly coming down from the outside of that eyeball, and then on this side it's going to go in line with the eye. Down, down, down. That's how far I'm going to do it. So the moustache is quite thick, so here, then here, comes straight across. This is going to help us build his mouth as well. So up here, then it comes in. On this side, I think that wants to come a bit cross, then down. Like that. Now from here I'm going to draw a circle about this size, like a little P, and then circle, another circle to the left, and another circle to the right. This is going to be his lips. From here, it's not like another upside down trapezium. And then under that, I'm going to draw a oblong shape, almost the length of his mouth, but just shorter, like that. And that is like his goatee part. Goatee. So we'll get the shapes in first, and then we'll add in a little bit more details afterwards. We've got pretty good detail on eyes and nose. But I just want to get structure his face out now. So here, got a tiny little bit beneath that. I'm going to draw another circle. Now this is a relatively big circle. This is good for his chin. So don't do it too small. About that size. Otherwise you're going to look like you've got baby chin. And on this will be his chin part from here. Right, we've got his outside lines there. These will come down. Now, in line with top of the circle, if you draw a line out like this, you'll see we're going to draw in this diagonal line up like that, and as you reach that line, I'm going to curve up. I think I'm going to decide again. At the bottom of the lips here, I'm going to come down diagonal like that, ever so slightly, and then diagonal from here. So you can just rub that bit out because it's not the angle I want. Right, so diagonal from here to that line. This one's up, and this one goes up. That's his face, I think. Well, we can undoctor it a little bit later anyway if we change it. this side. Got a little curve here, and then from this curve we're just going to go straight up to, and I'll show you where, top of the moustache here, go line to there, just put a little dot there, go straight up at that from here. So that goes diagonal down like that. So line up. From here you've got his hair, comes to just going to draw it roughly in. Top of his hair comes about where the circle is. That's about here. So just above the circle. That's about here. That's pretty much where we want to be doing his forehead. But like I said, we can reassess this later. So from the top of his eyebrows to the forehead. Apparently how much we want to be doing. Yeah, that's about right. Round that off. So from the eyebrows to the top of the circle is how far we want to do his hair above. So if you measure from there to there with your pencil or ruler, don't have to be accurate too much, just do it with your fingers, and then from there to there will be the same distance as there to there. And draw this line straight up, comes in line to here. And then his hair is going to go out about an inch. This diagonal down. Yeah, it's going to start flicking out as it does. His chin comes back here. Then he's got some hair here. Right, so let's add some details. So his mouth comes down here. I'm going to add in his moustache area. So here I'm just going to be doing it fine lines and make sure that the area you do the hair in is just a natural way that moustache would grow. So doing it down like this, do a few in different directions, cross them over a little bit, just don't colour it in like that. I'm going to try and leave a few gaps so it looks like natural hair growth. So like this. Some coming out towards his nostrils. I'm going to speed little parts of this process up where I'm colouring the tash and beard in. Right, this is his tash area. Now, it gets thinner here. And just draw the goatee a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to do fine hairs. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to curve his lips around. And then he has the bottom lip. Bottom lip's like this, got lots of cracks in it. And then you can see he's got a very thin sliver of a top lip. Can't see because it's dark. He's vaguely got his teeth in there. I'm just going to shade this in. The inside of his mouth. And here goes back a little bit. Can't see corner of his mouth because it's so dark. Now here, his beard comes a little bit in this way. And from this part, his chin, beard's here. It's very gappy to about there. So on this side, so it goes up to here. Slight gap there. This part's more or less in. That comes down a little bit more. From here it wants to go up. Now here, I'm going to do a scar on his face. So it comes to about there, just beyond his eye. We're going to curve it around so it goes backwards on his face. There's another scar up here on his forehead. Scar or cut, whatever. So here, in line with the eyebrow, goes up. Just do that little sliver of a cut. So his beard comes up to just beneath the cut. And then comes down, and the beard goes up. It's like this. Now his beard. I think that might be his neck we want to put in. This is all beard, 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 beard. And then here's his hair comes in. So this way you can draw hair. This side beard comes right, so when this goes down, remove that a little bit. It comes out. It's very narrow on this bottom part, beard, beard. And that goes up and a bit down. And it starts going back round his face. Now, does it go to the same height as here? I'm going to say, yeah, it does. So I want to do that a little bit higher. Like that. And then it goes backwards towards his face. I'm just going to do somebody's beard. So again, I'm just going to do little sharp hair strokes with this mechanical pencil, and I like to use this because it's good for detailing. Lead's a lot thinner than the other pencils. But if you haven't got a mechanical pencil, you want to just sharpen your pencil to a really sharp point so you can get accurate details. Otherwise, if it's blunt, you'll struggle to do crisp lines like this. So the beard's quite thick at the bottom part, most people's are. So I'll put this bit on speed up probably, because I'm just filling in the beard really. I've already drawn the beard out, you just need to fill it in. If you carry on, make sure that all the hairs are not in the same direction, but you can leave it patchy in places. Like here, this beard, it's here but it's patchy, but then it's really thick. So I'll do it thick at the bottom. As you can see, I do it nice and thick and darker on the jawline, but by leaving little gaps you can see where it's a little bit patchy then. Now from here I'm going to draw in his neck, so very underneath, very thin line, very close to the neck, comes up and it comes out, I'm going to say right about here, goes down then out, like that. And on this side it goes again very close to the body. Like that, that's his neck as well. Let's rub out some guidelines. So just going to put the cheekbone up on the left, and then from the eye in line we're going to start coming up and then in towards the forehead. Right, so there's a big strand of hair right corner of his eye there, comes down to about here, just in line with the nostril, in between the middle, so just there. It's going to go through his eye, corner of his eye I mean. I'm going to go up to the top, then a few strands come this way and join into this one to make it a mega strand. That's going to go up to the top of his hair because it's wet, raining, John Wick. Draw some coming out this way. So his hair is very thick because it's wet through. It's just dark and near the body. And it curves round like this. Few coming out in this direction and then few crossed over. Like this. Bottom part curls a little bit out, some that way. As you get them in different directions, it'll look better. Like that. A few more going that way. Darken some of them up. Cross it over. here he's got middle part. Thicken this one up. So yeah, he's got some more of his head here. I want to leave a gap there so you can still see his forehead. And then maybe make that a little bit wider. This side of his eye, he's got a thick strand coming up like this to the top. This comes to the beard. I'm going to do it nice and thick like that. And it's a double splits like this. And then up to the top in where his hair comes down. Got like a part in here where it all comes from. So I'm going to bring it over from the outer. Bring it over from this parting. Like that. Then the other part comes up from this part of the parting. Got a layer coming down here. From here. This head's quite do some strands coming out here, stragglers here, and here. And you just want to make it wavy. Try and do some longer strands. We've got some thicker ones here. I'm going to do a bit darker. Because his hair's wet, it's quite stuck together a lot of pieces, so it's not just like an individual hair sticking out. Same on here. This is a little bit more thicker, these that are sticking out. That one is just a single. I want that bit round, I want it more angled. Straggler coming across here. Pull our hair up here, follow it round. on the parting. That is his hair. And the hair goes across there. It's got a cut here. And a cut across here. Where that cut is, he's got like another blood mark there. Few stray hairs across his face here. Looking a bit angry. Now here, got collar. Drawing his tie. Collar comes from around here. Same again on here, collar down. His collar comes around from his neck here. Go straight down, a bit wavy because of the suit in the way. More or less, just tiny bit above, and again, little curve on the collar. It comes up. That'll be the blazer. Being that, needs to be that for his shoulder. So all of that. This side, again, all of that. His shoulders will come the full length. Easy full length. Draw his shoulders down. And down in here. His tie's here. Gonna swing round. Goes up above his shoulder. Like this. And swings down. Same again, so it's thin at the top. Well, we're only drawing guidelines, but then it goes wider out. So thicker at the bottom, sweep it over the shoulder. So the gun is here. So draw a circle here for the gun. Then a smaller circle. Then he's got like trigger. And you want fingers there, followed by another, and a knuckle, another knuckle, another knuckle. That finger goes all the way to here. This one's a little longer. And then this end one's a bit lower down, and then that one goes to about the same distance as the middle finger. So it will come down here. Yeah. If we draw in the gun, circle, followed by another circle, going around that, then a big circle above that. So that's like the bottom part And it goes up and out, up and out, curves round. So you're going to draw in a circle. Then another circle around that. Try and make the circle a little bit more angled like a hexagon, a bit squarer for the chamber, so that's like out, up, sharper. Top part's still curved though. It's a chamber of a gun now. This part, you see the trigger. And draw a rectangle and a square, and then like a cap. Funnily enough, I think it needs just another extension piece on there. Then draw this again, but a bit higher. And the shoulder goes down. His hand is going to come out here. Draw them in triangles. Same here. Curves round. But you're going to put the bend on the fingers. Somehow that, like that. That does come down a little bit more. That being the trigger. And then curve this part of the finger. And here goes thumb. And that comes around here. His fingers go that way because they're clenched. Do the trigger a little bigger. Now it's very difficult to see anything, but he's in the arm of his hand. This would be his elbow. Then his jacket would come down and out. His tie is very difficult to see as well. It's an insider's jacket, as it blows over. So thin at the top, gets wider as it goes out. And that is John Wick. I'm going to put some buttons on. So there you have John Wick shooting a gun.